Alright guys, this one I actually try and keep some audio, because I don't want it to be bland and boring. This one we just go take on Mars. And if y'all remember, I put honey on that tree just to do it for whatever reason. And I'm not going to use any Pokemon it is, and it was a combi, male, worthless. It's probably the worst thing you can get on that tree. Anyway, I let the Weasel take care of it because for the experience. This is kind of boring. If you want to use a Vespiquen, it takes you about, I'd say, a day or two to get one. I think it's just stupid. And if you want to trade for one, forget it, because nowhere on world Wi-Fi will trade you a combi unless you beat the game or so. Because they want like a Bagon or like a Adamant, or like a Spiritomb or something that you can't get at this point unless you trade your starter away, which is stupid. And Sweetset looks really bad on this emulator. Wow. I used Water Gun thinking Quick Attack would KO, and I see that Water Gun did more, and that makes me mad, but oh well. Those windmills are probably the best 3D animation to have on this game. And we take on Mars. In this battle I have somewhat of a strategy. I'm going to open my Dr. Pepper real quick. Alright, she leads with Zubat and I lead with my Weasel, just so I can switch it out and give it more experience to something else. So I switch my Kricketune because it's pretty much the only thing that could handle this. And I want my Staravia to damage. And he Toxics me, which isn't that big of a deal. Which is probably the best thing he could have done. Because it only does like 2. Yeah. Now I can use Hidden Power Rock and kill him. It takes 3 hits, I think. I always thought those things ears, like inside of it you see a little purple around it, and on the inside, I always thought those were its eyes. But I guess bats don't need eyes because they have that echo thing. I don't know what it's called, like sonar, I guess. And then she goes, "What are you doing to my Pokemon?" And I just keep killing them even more, even though she doesn't want me to. She freaking poisoned mine, so she has nowhere to speak. And Kricketune doesn't have the shed skin like its Kricketot. It has Swarm instead, which is probably, I think it's better in this case, because you'll see later. Is Swarm after, like, your poison, is it like guts like that, or is it like after you get a certain HP, like Blaze or Torrent or something? Anyway, Zubat dies, and Weasel gains, and Jimmy gains. And I get hurt by poison, which isn't too big of a deal. Next, she sends out her fat cat. It's kind of hard, but if you have a Staravia or a Luxio that has Intimidate, you should send it out right now. Because that'll help you so much in this battle. And I knew that every scratch or feint attack that it did would do 10 damage. So that means I can survive 3 of them fine after this fake out. Scratch and fake out scratch and feint attack do about the same, because Scratch gets a stab from the normal type and feint attack has just 60 base power. So they both do about the same. And I just wing attack it to death. And this is where it does 10. The same thing. And I knew I could live either one of its attacks in 3 minutes. Just saying it's not luck, I knew I would live that. And it has a stupid Oran Berry. The only thing that could be good against this is probably like I'm a Chop with low kick, because it's so fat and it does more damage. See, I live with 1. I knew that was going to happen. Like, I'm a Chop with low kick, that'd be so hilarious. I don't think you could have anything. Well, Monferno could work too, but not as well as the Machop with Loki. And Staryu goes down after a quick attack. And now I don't send in Weasel for the quick attack. I send in Jiminy to do some damage. Because I know Jiminy won't kill it. I probably could with hit power, but I use Fury Cutter because of Swarm, and it'd do that. Then I die to poison, or I die to its next hit. And then I go to Weasel, so Weasel can get the experience instead of the other two, because Weasel needs it the most. And I know how I'm going to name Weasel. I found the perfect name for it. I'll save it for the nicknaming episode or whatever. That's what I'll do. Now, Quick Attack doesn't kill it, but it doesn't kill me either. I was so surprised that it lived my hit and that I lived its. I'm not sure if this cat has thick fat or not, but you should have any ice attacks by now. And the cat dies, and Weasel gains all that experience and levels up. Weasel won't be good in next gym, so that's why I'm leveling him up now. And Mars goes down. It gives you... I don't know why they give you money. If they're villains and you beat them, why would they give you money? It doesn't make any sense. And this guy tells you that he's fine, and his daughter comes and tells you that the balloon Pokemon Drifloon will be there from now on. Or Drifloon. Alright guys, I will see y'all next time when we continue up to the route to Eterna Forest. Alright, see ya.